I am your new best friend, Muggle, and class consultant, Ryan Fogarty, and welcome to another episode of Drinking with Class. So recently we stopped by Foolproof Brewery in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, a really great spot, and we were able to sit down with the president and founder, Nick Garrison, had a nice little conversation about Foolproof, was able to tour the brewery. So while I enjoy one of their delicious Oktoberfests, you can enjoy our conversation. Ryan, take it away. So we're here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island at Foolproof Brewing Company, and we're going to be here to taste some delicious local beers, and we even have a special interview lined up for you, so let's head inside. So we're here with Nick Garrison, president and founder of Foolproof Brewing Company. Nick, thanks for spending some time with us here today.
Of course, welcome to Foolproof.
Oh, thank you very much for having us. So a lot of people will know the Foolproof name, will know the Foolproof beers, but not a lot of people may know the backstory of Foolproof.
Sure.
Could you go into that a little bit for us?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a long story, but I'll give you the Reader's Digest version. So basically, I picked up homebrewing as a hobby back in 2007, absolutely fell in love with it. It became an obsession. It was like all I was thinking about and doing every day, it seemed like. And I decided from there, wow, this is something I really wanted to do for a living and do with my life. So I started working on a business plan after, at my wedding. I brewed all the beer for my wedding, and I got all these really cool comments and compliments about the beer I was making, and got this crazy notion in my head that I might be able to do this for a living. So I spent about 3.5 years researching, planning, putting the right team together, raising capital, all the crazy things that go into opening a business. And somehow, magically, it all came together, and we opened for business in late 2012. And so that means we're in our 5th year now. It's been a whirlwind adventure.
Awesome. Well, so far so good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A segment we like to do on our show is a creative open. So we'll have a beer, and we'd like to give people tips. If you're, for some reason, in a scenario where you don't have a bottle opener, we'll give you creative ways to open it.
Okay.
You guys have taken that out of the equation for us, luckily. You guys brew it in cans.
Yes.
There's a great infographic on the website about the reason to do that, but if you could go into a little bit the reasoning for that, if you don't mind.
Absolutely, yeah. So, there's a lot of practical and scientific benefits to canning beer. To start with kind of the geeky science stuff, cans have less headspace in them typically than a beer bottle, and that means there's less oxygen in the container. Oxygen's not good for beer. It degrades the shelf life, so that's a very good thing to have less oxygen in there. Second, you'll notice a beer can like I'm drinking right now is completely opaque because it's aluminum. That means no sunlight is getting into the can, so that actually makes the beer inside better. And then, I mentioned all these practical benefits. There's the fact that cans weigh less. You can throw them in a golf bag. You can put them in your backpack or bring them out on a boat. They're better for the environment. They don't shatter when you drop them. So we're very pro-can here at Foolproof.
I like that. I really do. I'm a big fan of that. And I know just from reading up on the website, a big thing about Foolproof is kind of like a beer for every occasion. Where's your favorite spot to drink a beer? Your favorite place?
Yeah, so that's exactly it. Like all of our beers are paired with life experiences, and that's kind of the founding concept of the company. So for me, it really depends, like what kind of beer I'm drinking, what I'm in the mood for, who I'm with, what's the weather like. This time of year, it can't beat, it's sunny out, it's not too hot. Cracking open a cold one with some good friends, it doesn't get better than that.
And I have a Barstool right here, which is actually my personal favorite from Foolproof.
Nice.
Which ones do you have with you right now?
And ironically, you're sitting on a Barstool,
I
so
am.
you've
So
got this perfectly made out.
It fits in really well.
I'm drinking the Grotto, which is our newest IPA.
Okay.
We released this March. It's actually become our #1 selling beer in that time period. So it's been very popular. I've been drinking a lot of it, that's for sure. And the whole idea behind the Grotto, back to that whole beer as an experience idea, is it's the idea of like beer can be your own personal private paradise, kind of like this hidden grotto, this hidden wonderland. So that's what we were trying to capture with the beer. And if you see the label artwork, you kind of get a sense of that notion.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Well, Nick, really thanks again. The brewery's great. We can't wait to welcome people in for the tastings and get some more footage here, but I appreciate your time. And for more info on Foolproof, on the beers, on the brewery, you can go to foolproofbrewing.com. And Nick, cheers. Thanks
Cheers.
again.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Experienced-based brewing. There's a beer for any life occasion, whether it's an Oktoberfest, a grotto, a rain cloud, a backyard. Any one of Foolproof's beers can get you through whatever life situation you're going through. And remember, beer is always the answer. So you can go to foolproofbrewing.com to check out their entire selection, to check out any events they're going to be having at the brewery. They're also all over the place. They're all over Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and they keep expanding. So make sure you check out their website. And once again, thank you to Nick Garrison for letting us come and tour the brewery. It was a pleasure. And to everyone watching, thank you as always. And until we meet again, stay classy.
That was a good one.